The following program contains adult language, poor taste in jokes, racial slurs, political slurs, slants, and all sorts of things that, if you are sensitive and have a delicate constitution, you should probably go watch Teletubbies. You were warned.
I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking.
But you're so high.
Oh man, you know I ain't high.
But you're so high.
Yeah, well I just take a little sip every now and then.
But you're so high.
You ought to be ashamed of
Stay
yourself.
drunk all
Oh,
the
come on now,
time.
you all don't feel like that.
Bam! Hey kids, happy Wednesday. Oh, what a week. This has been just... Anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase. This has been an absolutely awesome week for quads. Unfortunately, I've had to do a lot of traveling and work type of stuff, and it's been kind of hectic, and I'm getting behind again, which is, you know, nothing new. And the label of this video, as you said, this is my Wednesday night rant, and I want to do this with my brother explicit, but you know, he gets up really early and goes to bed really early, and we're going to do something this weekend. I wanted to start out with, check this out. This is what happens when you geek too much. See this? Watch this.
Welcome to OpenTX.
That's kind of cool, but watch this.
Switch warning. Angle mode.
Okay.
Flaps down. Disarm motors. All fucked up. Please don't talk to me. I'm busy.
Sorry, I had to share that with you. It's fun. But anyway, this little rant is about frames, projects, friends, ignorant fucking people, and PatriotBlades. And you're going to get to this in a minute. Hang on, need a drink. So anyway, a lot of you guys, you know, I talk to all of you, a lot of you every single day. And I want to thank you again, as I always do, for just hanging out and making this a family event. That's what this is. My channel, that's what this is about. We do some reviews. Most of my reviews are pretty much just hack stuff that I like, and I do it. And but most of it's building tips and all these little things. And but really, I just want to connect us all. And there's the quadcopter community, like RC groups, and all these guys do quads and whatever else. And but to me, it's my channel really started. I don't even know why I started it. I really don't. I can't fucking remember why I did it. And it just turned in, I started meeting all these great people, and it was like, man, and then those people started talking to those people, and we're all interconnected, and I'm like the Kevin Bacon of quadcopters, you know, oh yeah, this guy in England met this guy in Poland from me, and you know, it's just, oh, I fucking love it. It's absolutely awesome. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a lot of you guys, I'm rambling, and that's what rants are, right? A lot of you guys ask me, well, what projects, what's coming up, what's coming up? I'm going to show you some of the shit I'm behind on. Watch this. You guys saw this review last night, the Mocha Simplex Pro. Love it. Absolutely awesome. I'm going to build this one up, the Mocha Simplex Oreo cookie. Bam. And I want to make a correction real quick here. I went to go measure this, and my fucking calipers are off. I mean, like, seriously off. And I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, I told you guys this was 2 mil. It's 4 mil. This one isn't, but this one's, hey, I didn't get new calipers, so I've got a pair in the house, or a set in the house that work right. But so, Mocha guys, I'm sorry about that. Awesome frames, 4 mil, and I'm going to correct that on the video later. And when I do the build of this guy this week, we're going to be slapping some guts in here. It's not going to be a build video, but it's going to be, I'm going to show you guys what this turns out to be. And I want to show you the decks, you know, how good this frame is when it flies, because I think it's going to be really frickin' nice. I'm sorry I said frickin'. Fuck, what's wrong with me? Fucking. Anyway, yeah, so sorry, Mocha guys. Love your stuff. And I talked to them today a couple times. Bam. We're going to get back to that. Anyway, so there's those two frames, right? Then we've got my brother, hang on, where'd it go? The thing's so tiny I lose it. Brother Tom's frame, which I have not forgot about you, brother. I know you think I have, but I haven't. We're going to build this guy up. Then I got these two badasses in. Bam! Check this shit out. Now, this, oh, so cool. Tom something or other, Tom, shit, I didn't bring the paper out. Anyway, I'm going to be doing some builds with these, but check this shit out. These are badass frames. My brother Corey, and we talk every single day, he's the one that actually turned me on to these, and I'll give you the specs on the frames of what these are. I'll put a link in the description, actually, because I think these are really badass. I mean, that's just, look at that. Bam! Okay, need motors on to keep, and this is whatever color this is. So I got 2 of these. I'm actually going to gut old micros of mine that I really like this guy. I love this bird, but I built it into a lizard frame, which is crap, so I'm going to put it into that. And, you know, one of my other ones, but and probably a Flag 130 I'll probably tear apart, because these aren't super cheap frames. They're like $40 a pop, but damn, they're nice. And I'm going to review the frame itself maybe tomorrow before I build one of them. They're freaking sweet. I mean, look at it. That's badass. So I got 2 of those to do. Hang on. You know me, guys, never prepare. Here's my drone wing. I've got 2 of them. You can't really see it because it's too big to fit on the camera. I've got 2 of those, but I'm only building 1. Well, until I crash it. That's the drone wing project, which I'm so pumped about, because in the winter, I like my drones more than quads, because I don't crash drones as much, and I don't have to go traipsing through the snow to go find them. Bam. So, I still have to do something with my turtle shell. That's... fuck, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I got the drone wing coming up, and then, this ain't getting in shot. This huge ass frickin' the Troll Hunter drone build. It's a folding frame, and hang on, we gotta get a good shot of this. My brother, look at the size of that fucker, right? And it's a folder. It folds up. And it's going to get a 2-axis gimbal, it's going to get GPS and motors and headlights and blah, 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 blah. All sorts of shit. Sorry, I hit the button. My brother Warlock gave me this when I rebuilt his quad, and I cannot wait. And this one's actually coming before the drone wing, just because everybody on this channel is pretty much a quad nut. So I'm going to hold off on the drone wing. We're going to turn this into the Troll Hunter in respect out of my brother Warlock Hunter, who's the guy who gave me this. And I'm going to turn that into a badass bird, and that is going to be the Troll Hunter drone build video series. I'm just going to go over iNav and GPS, blah, 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 all that stuff. So there's some of my projects. And then I've got my brother Shiloh, who's a good friend of mine. Talked to him today. He's going to be sending me one of his birds that he's having a problem with, and I'm going to fix that for him. And I'm going to do like a little maiden video for him on the channel here, because he's family, and you're all family. I mean, he's not literally blood family, but he's a good friend of mine. And he's like, oh, I want you to fly it. I'm just going to send it to you. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to fix it for him, whatever's wrong with it. It's kind of a mystery thing right now. And I'm going to do a maiden and put it on the channel for him, because it's fun to fly your friend's stuff, you know? So I'm going to fix that and do a maiden, and then boom, ship it back to him. And then, yeah, let me think. What else project-wise? A ton of shit going on, and builds with a zillion people. I've got another build. One of these actually is going to be a build with my brother out in down out in Texas, who is the other founder of PatriotBlades, Rocco. He and I are going to do a micro build together with this, but I'm not sure if it's going in the club, honestly. I think it might just be him and I. But my brother Corey, dude, your fucking YouTube name sucks. It's like CCRCRX or some crap. Change it to something cool. I love you, but, you know, I'm a cunt. That's how it is. Corey's the one that actually turned me on to this, and he's like, oh, we got to do a build together for the PatriotBlades. So Corey and I are doing a build that's a micro, that's this frame. He's actually supplying the frame. It's not one of mine. And he's supplying the motors, and I'm doing the rest. He's doing the first half of the build, I'm doing the second half of the build, and that's going into the pool. Yeah, awesome. And he told me, he's like, you have to promise me, even though you got your frames first, that you're not going to do a build video. And I promised him I wouldn't. I'm going to build these for myself, and maybe one with Rocco, or actually I might do a different one with Rocco. I found another one it's kind of funky, might do. But anyway, Rocco's all pumped about that too. So anyhow, so I'm going to review this frame for you guys. Maybe tomorrow I'll give you all the specs and measure it out. Maybe I'll build it first, then do that. But I'm not going to do a build video, because I promised my brother Corey, because he and I are going to build a bad micro. Yeah, that's about it project-wise. I mean, and that's for this week. You know, a lot of stuff going on. But I want to talk about Patriot Blades. There is some amazing gear going on with Patriot Blades. As you guys know or may not know, I sent out the first Patriot Blade bird. I finished up with Rocco, and you guys that are into this have followed this, and he's going to be getting that bird Friday. And hopefully he's going to fly it Friday. I don't know. It depends on the schedule. And he's going to do a review of it. And then after he's flown it and get his opinion on it, he and I are going to do a RotoRant. So it's like what Chris and I did the other day, where it's him and I both on the screen, face to face. We're going to talk about the club in detail. Now, I want to talk about it a little bit more here right now with you guys. I've got some great supporters. And this thing has gone, I'm not going to say it's gone viral, but it's getting big. We got the first bird in circulation. I have a really good friend of mine that is a couple good friends of mine, not just one. Like I said, my brother Corey and we're going to do a build. A couple other dudes and we're going to do a build. And I'm going to announce them as they come. And my brother Ted Brock, he and I have actually, we talked way back in the beginning of all this stuff. And he talked to me tonight, and his nickname's Buzz. But Ted Brock, you see him on my channel here and there. And I want you to make a comment on this video, bro, because it's very special to me. This guy, he's like me. He loves to build, but he doesn't get a lot of time to fly. And I'm the same way. You guys don't see a ton of flying videos on because honestly, when I fly, I don't really record a lot of it. And when I build, it's time at home, and I'm next to the girls here at home, and I like to build and help people out more than I like to fly even. And Ted's the same way. And he's like, he sends me a picture today randomly. We haven't talked in a while. And he's like, dude, bam, I want you to take this bird and put it in circulation for the Patriot birds. I'm like, really? Are you sure? It's a nice fucking bird. I'll show you guys. I'm going to do a complete expose on it when I get it. And he's like, dude, I don't have time to fly. I just like building, and I want to contribute to the cause. I'm like, fuck. I said, well, that's fine. That's awesome. I love you for that. But you're in circulation now. I got to send you one of the birds as they come around. And he's like, no, I don't have time. I'm running 4 businesses. I have a family. I just want to contribute, and we're friends, and just, oh my God, thank you. That is so cool. My brother Corey, huge supporter. I talk to Corey every single day. That's the CCR guy or whatever his fucking, I love you, bro, but like, your YouTube name sucks. Talk to Quadfather. He's really good at coming up with YouTube names because his is like the coolest. And Quadfather is the guy that did the drawing for Patriot Blades. He's making us t-shirts. He's making us sweatshirts, or he's making me a sweatshirt, but he's making me and Blackhawk t-shirts. Actually, he's hand airbrushing them. And my other brother Paul Hargrove, and you guys may see him on my channel too. He's a great guy. I've been talking to Paul for a long time too, on and off, and he's actually going to make a few shirts too, and I'm getting one made for Gimbal Guy and whatever else. Then another friend of mine, Lincoln David, down in North Carolina, I believe, he has a couple cousins and friends that have contacted me, and they're like, hey, what can we do to help out? It's like, find me somebody that can do stickers. I'll pay for it. I'm not asking for free stuff. I said, but find me somebody that you trust that I can send this design to, and I want to get some stickers made up. So when we send these birds out to you guys that are contributing and that are all going to be in the club, that you have a little bit of something, we're not going to give out t-shirts and shit. I suppose you could buy them or make them, but at this point it's just stickers, because this is a club. Nobody's making money. People are just contributing, and we're having fun. And like I said, I'm not going to rant on about this a ton, because Gimbal Guy and Rocco, my brother, he and I are going to talk about this hopefully this weekend on a rant, and it's going to be solely Patriot birds. Now, and also FPV fanatic Wes, my brother Wes, we talk quite a bit too. He finally downloaded the Hangouts app, and now we talk. He was sending me texts like that big on YouTube. I'm like, dude, fucking really? Anyway, great guy. And he's like, hey, I've got a couple quads that need some work, like maybe they're missing ESCs or whatever else. Would you be interested in having 1 or 2 of those for the club? You'd have to fix them or fix them up or have some guys fix them up if you don't want to do it, which I can fix shit like in 3 seconds. So I'm like, yeah, I would love that. So this club doesn't have to be high-end $1,000 quadcopters, guys. We're putting in some nice birds, don't get me wrong, but I'm putting in my Y4, after I retune it for you guys. And this is going to go around circulation. And, this, I wouldn't call this a high quality bird by any stretch, but it's actually really a cool, unique thing. And the one that Rocco and I built is a very high end bird, and the one that Ted Brock, Buzz, showed me today is a really nice bird, and the one Corey and I are building is a nice bird, and I got all these guys that are, and Shiloh, he and I might do one, and Explicit and I might do one someday, and, whatever else. It doesn't have to be just me. But anyway, I digress. I'm rambling worse than normal because there's a couple more things I want to talk about. Rocco and I are going to talk about the PatriotBlades thing here this weekend. And those of you that are interested, and there's a bunch of you that are on my list already, that you're getting a fucking bird. And, you keep it for 7 days, you fly it, you beat the piss out of it, send it to the next guy. You send it back to me or to the next guy, whatever. And we're going to talk about that more in detail later. But something that I want to announce is I have made, for some fucking reason, hang on, some really, really good friends in the UK, United Kingdom, for those of you that failed geography, which I pretty much did. And really good friends. I got my brother Nicola in Serbia. He's not in the United Kingdom, obviously. But he's kind of doing his own thing over there now, too. I found out tonight that he's starting this big club up. It's not like PatriotBlades, I don't think, but it's a flying club, which, close enough. And he started it before I even started mine. And Rocco is the one that came up with the idea for ours, by the way. It's not me. I just kind of turned it into some JSONified fucking nightmare. And anyway, my buddy's in the UK, and one of which is Matt, which is Matt Chewbacca. You guys see him on my channel all the time. We talk every single day without fail. And my best friend that isn't three-dimensional. I love the guy. And anyway, he's kind of like Blackhawk. He's the shy, reserved, nice guy, but we just click, like me and Explicit or me and Rocco, or just about everyone you guys have talked to. We just all get along so well. And I said, we got to do something, son. We got to get you guys over in the UK, because it doesn't make sense for us to build birds over here and then send them to the fucking United Kingdom, because the shipping's just stupid. You might as well just build a bird, right? So anyway, I'm thinking, how can I rope Matt and Marcus and all these other guys over there that are friends with me into this? And then lo and behold, and I swear to God, today, now a friend of mine, a guy randomly finds me on Hangouts because I think he watched the Mocha review. And he texts me and he says, "Hey, Jay, I watched your show, watched your Mocha review. It was really cool, blah, 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 blah." And he goes, "I am trying to start my own business in Colorado, United States. And I'm making these frames, and I'm trying to get my business off the ground. And would you be interested in reviewing a frame on your channel for me?" And I said, "Well, okay, you do realize I'm not like a reviewer guy. I'm unorthodox. I'm probably not the guy you want on your Wheaties box that your kid's reading in the fucking morning, right?" And he's like, "Oh no, blah blah." He's a good cat. We got along really well. And I'm driving today for work, and he's texting me, and I'm thinking about this. I'm like, how could we make everybody happy with this? Now, this part I want you guys to pay attention. You can turn off the fucking video after this bit. I said, "I got an idea, dude." And I'll reveal his name and his company and his birds and all this stuff later. It's not going to be tonight. And I said, "Here's what we're going to do." He offered me the bird at cost or free, whatever you want to call it. And I said, I believe in supporting the little guy, and especially American companies, because you guys all know me, I'm Americana. So I said, here's what I'm going to do. I want you to make a buck, and you're trying to get your business off the ground. And I'm not a reviewer guy. I am not somebody that wants shit for free. I have a job. I do well for myself. I don't give a shit about that. I'm going to buy your frame at what you're charging. And they're not cheap. It's a nice frame. It's well thought out. I've looked at it. And but it's not cheap, by anybody's standards. It's not like stupid expensive either. But I said, I'm going to buy the frame. I don't want it for free. I'm going to order it when you get it in stock, because he's having a couple more made. And I'm going to buy that frame, and I'm going to do a review on it on my channel, because I do personally like the frame so far. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure I will. And I said, I'm going to take it one step further. I said, I'm going to do a review on this bird frame, and then I'm going to do a build. But it's going to be a PatriotBlades build, in a way. Me and Blackhawk, Ian, are going to do the first half of this build. I'm providing the entire build, just me solely, okay? And which that's irrelevant, doesn't matter. And then I asked my brother Rocco, I said, would you be interested in doing another, Rocco and I are doing like 2 or 3 or 10 more birds anyway, it doesn't matter. I was like, but I want to pull you in on something special. And I said, Blackhawk and I are going to do the first part of this build, and I'm going to send it to you, and you're going to do your Rocco magic, and you're going to do your half, because it's kind of like the founding fathers of this thing. And then we're going to take that bird, we're going to do the review, it's a true Patriot build, and we're going to sign it like I did and Rocco are doing. And then we're sending it to Matt over in the UK. And it's staying there. It's not coming back to circulation. And that is going to be the first Patriot bird in the UK, but for the UK division. So Matt and Marcus and a few other guys that talked to me on here from the UK are all going to be in on this, that want to be, okay? And Spoonergram, dude, I've asked you and I are buddies, and I've still got your ESCs here, and I'm getting you shit in the mail, but I have not forgot about you, and I told you, download Hangouts and look me up, but that's fine. You need to download or talk to Matt Chewbacca, and at the end of this video, guys, I'm going to put Matt's contact info for Hangouts, and I want you guys in the UK, or anybody, but you guys in the UK to talk to him and pull this club together, because there's been a bunch of my friends out there that are in the UK that I talk to every single day, and you know who you are, but I've been drinking and I'm not coming up with names right now. And I want you guys to carry on the Patriot birds over there. And our brother Quadfather down in Louisiana, who made our Patriot birds symbol, he is making one with the United Kingdom flag, the exact same one, but the UK flag, and we're going to scan it and send it over there, and that's going to be their symbol, and it's the exact same thing. There's no profits, there's no nothing, it's just a bunch of guys, like Patriot birds right now. We're going to get a bunch of birds within the next 3 weeks. There's going to be 4 or 5 birds in circulation going out to the guys that are contributing and helping out. So if you contribute, like you donate a bird, you're in if you want to be. If you just help do a build, you want to do a build with me, great. Or you find one of the other guys, because the Patriot Birds Club is going to have all the people on it. And this is going to come a little bit smoother. It's just getting off the ground. But the UK guys, Quadfather's helping out, Ian, me, Gimbal Guy, all these guys. Spoonergram, I want you in on this, dude. Bam! Because you're my brother. And you got to do it. And I'm going to put Matt's contact info on here. And I want you guys in the UK to contact him if you're interested. And he's the coolest dude you'll ever meet. He'll talk to anybody. He's the PG version of me. Bam! I'm telling you, I'm selling him out right now. So his contact info is going to be on the back of this video, so please stay tuned for that. So yeah, United Kingdom's Patriot Birds. And we're going to take this as far as we possibly can. Like I said, this is just so people that can't afford an awesome high-end bird can fly an awesome high-end bird, or they can just fly something that I built, or they can fly something that Rocco had a hand in, or they can fly something that Ian fucked up, Blackhawk, or whatever. That's what this is about, and it's about meeting people with similar likes and connecting. And I'm also going to put my Hangouts information at the end of this video too, for those of you that don't have it. Because I'd much rather talk to you on Google Hangouts than YouTube. I know the YouTube channel dudes, really like everybody talk on YouTube so they get all their hits and all that. I don't give a shit about that. I've got the best people on the planet on my channel, and if it stopped right now and just stayed at where it's at, bam, I'm happy. But I'm going to put my contact information up there for Hangouts too. And I want to put out a special note. I have a very good friend of mine, and his name's Lincoln David. I already mentioned him once before, and his cousins have offered to help out. And Lincoln and I are good friends. We talk, I think, every day. And we actually talked on the phone the other day, which was really cool. And I talked to Shiloh today, too, on the phone, which I don't really like talking on the phone usually because I do it for work all the time. But either way, my brother Lincoln down there, he's just got a heart this damn big. He's a fucking awesome guy. He is a veteran, too, by the way. And 90%, I think at least half of the people on my channel are fucking vets, which, awesome. I'd die for you as much as you guys would die for me, bar none. And my brother Ted Brock is also a veteran too, the guy who's donating his bird. And God bless you, buddy. And but anyway, I want to talk about Lincoln for a minute. He emails me the other day, texts me, whatever, and he's one of the few people that has my actual cell phone number. And he's like, "Hey, what is a frame that you really like?" And I'm like, I didn't really know where he was going with this. And I'm like, well, I really like the Cerebus, which is stupid expensive. I really like this guy, the Mocha Simplex. And I really like the Hellbender. Kind of 3 gradients of cost there. But I really like Headhunters. You guys know me. It's like, bam. And the one we're sending to the UK is going to be a Headhunter too, because that's just kind of like my symbol. This is my quad. You never see these anymore, these upside down motors, or I should say ever. This is kind of my thing, and I claim it. Fuck it. Anyway. And I said, well, I really like the Mocha Simplex. I really like this Oreo cookie one, honestly. I think that's just fucking cool. And he says he works in automotive detail, like paint and things, I think. And he said, we're going to get you this frame solely because he's a friend of mine. No other reason. He goes, we're going to get this frame and we're going to hydro dip it, which is an oil-based paint, chemical pull for paint, if those of you that don't know what it is, with the American flag on it. So picture this frame with a waving American flag on it. And I'm just like fucking speechless, right? I'm like, really? You're going to do this for what? And I told him, I said, I love you, brother. We talk almost every day. And I've helped him out with a couple little things here or there. But, just like I help a lot of guys out. And I was like, but that's too nice to put into the club, because you don't put a paint job on a bird because it's just going to get fucked up in the first flight. And he goes, I don't care. I want you to have a Mocha Simplex Pro with a hydro-dipped American flag. I said, okay, fine. I'm going to be selfish on this one. I'm going to take that frame because it's one of a fucking kind, and I am going to build it into the most mecha, amazing fucking quadcopter you've ever seen. I'm thinking I'm going to put blue cobras on it because I'm going to keep the scheme of the American thing going, and a bunch of other stuff. And it's just going to be like, bam, just like the baddest bird you ever saw. It's probably going to cost me a fortune too, so don't tell my lady. And then I'm going to put it in a display box with a mount, so it's kind of like mounted at an angle, and I'm going to put it on the fucking shelf in my toolbox, and it's going to sit out here. I'm not even going to fly it, because that's how much it means to me. It's going to be the symbol of the club. Nobody else is getting it. This is mine. I'll send you pictures of it, but this is my baby. I really don't want it flying. I'm going to put a lot of nice gear on it, and it's going to be gorgeous. And some people are going to say, oh my God, that's like having a 1948 Indian chief just sitting in the garage, which I kind of do. I don't care. It's from a very good friend of mine, and his friends actually are all chipping in. I think they're helping with the hydro dip, and he's like, this is just for being you, and fuck, who could ask for a better present? I have another brother of mine in Australia who's sending me a frame with BAM on it that he 3D printed. I got all these really, really great things coming from friends, and I give to them too, at least I try to. And just absolutely fucking awesome. So the UK PatriotBlades, the real PatriotBlades is coming, and once I get more than a couple birds in, we're going to get the Rocco Jason bird in, and a couple other ones, my Y4, and it's just going to be a few at first, and I'm going to start the list, and it's really going to start going, and you guys are going to start seeing videos. I'm going to get the PatriotBlade YouTube page going, and blah, blah, blah. And I've rambled enough. I'm going to leave you with one thing, and I'm going to do a rant maybe this weekend, and this is really just a huge, 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 huge thank you to my friends. That's what you guys are. You're not subscribers to me. I'm not making any fucking money. I don't get free shit very, 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 very seldomly do I get free shit. I don't want free shit. That makes zero difference to me. It is really just to connect with you guys, and you all know who you are. I talk to so many people every single day, and I felt bad for Ted Brock, because I've talked to Ted since almost the beginning, I think, and but I had him in my phone as Buzz, and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm just going to come right out and be honest. I have you in my phone as Buzz, and I'm fucking crap with names. And he's LOL, he's just a good sport. He's like, I am too, brother, it's me, Ted. And I'm like, oh fuck, Ted, okay, I know who you are now. So I felt like a dickhead for that, but anyway, I don't know the purpose of why I do this. It's just fun. I love meeting you guys, and every single person I've been on my channel, just about, is like me. Maybe not as fucked up as me, but in the sense of just truly good people, and they'll volunteer and help, and and I do it too. I have people send me shit, and I build them quads for free, and I send it back, and I don't even mention it half the time when I do it because it's just a friend thing. It's not promotion. I'm not trying to win a fucking blue ribbon or anything. Unless they want me to put their bird on the channel, then I kind of have to say it. But yeah, it's just fun to do. And I had a guy, and I'm sorry I've droned down for so long, but I got to say this, and then I think Chris and I are going to rant about this weekend because it really, really fucking pissed me off. I did that terrible video with Zebra FPV the other day, and talking to him was amazing, and we had fun, and Blackhawk and I are sitting here drinking, and he's having his thing over there, and it was great, but you guys probably thought it sucked. It was long, and the video quality was terrible, and we had technical problems, and I apologize. And I'm going to get Zebra back on, and we're going to do it again, but I just really wanted to do that. And I had this... I'm going to start this with a prayer. Okay, the prayer is, Dear Lord above, please forgive me for the bad shit that's going to come out of my fucking mouth, because it's going to be worse than usual. Hallelujah. Amen. And when my wife first heard me pray like that, she's like, why are you cussing to God? And I said, well, I don't want to lie to God. God knows how I talk. If I don't cuss, he knows I'm fibbing. But anyway, that prayer was true because I'm about to say some really nasty shit about a guy. This fucking cunt says to me, and I say that word a lot. I'm sorry, any women I'm offending, but, fucking turn the channel. This guy, I do this Veterans Day thing with Zebra. Yeah, it wasn't the best thing in the world, but I had this great guy on there, and it was all in the heart and whatever else. And you didn't have to like it, didn't have to watch it. I don't give a fuck about that. But this fucking cunt comes on my channel, which is about almost 95% veteran and pro-country as you can get. Not just America, but pro-country. If you're in the UK, support your fucking military and your company. If you're in Australia, support your and I got an Australian military thing coming up later too. But anyway, this fucking guy, he doesn't say, oh, your video sucks or you suck or whatever else. He just randomly puts this fucking thing in. And his name, what was his name? He's got a real gay name. Is it Francis Goldstein? Look at my Zebra Veterans Day video and scroll down through the messages. And there's this cunt called Francis Goldstein or Goldstein or whatever. And all he said was 9/11 was fake. And the bomb in Japan was fake. And what was the other thing? Omar Gaddafi's funeral tape was fake. And what was the other thing? Oh, fuck, I should have printed it off. And he had all these things. So it's like, oh my God, I was livid. Ask my wife. I woke up to that message. I was absolutely fucking livid. I'm like, okay, first off, you are so ignorant, you little leftist liberal freak, that you're so ignorant. What you meant to say was, it was a conspiracy. If you have any brain in your fucking head, 9/11 and the 3,000 souls plus that died in 9/11. I've been to Ground Zero, dude. You fucking dumb skank. It happened, okay? It wasn't fake. It happened. Now, you might think it was a conspiracy that the United States government crashed a plane into the towers and killed all these people. Fine. But then say it's a conspiracy, you fucking ignorant shit, okay? That's what I'm saying. Bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Really? That was fake? Okay, I've been to Japan a few times too. Go see the shadows of little children burnt into the fucking rocks from the bombs. You ignorant piece of shit, okay? You do not come on my channel and start bashing and the fucker's American, I'm pretty sure. I'm like, you do not. I mean, you don't have to be pro-government. I'm not pro-government. Our government leaves a lot to be desired. But you know what, you dumbass? Our government and our military is why you have the ability to speak your ignorant shit on YouTube. And I literally, you guys read my response to him whenever I'm like, get the fuck off my channel. Bam. Period. End of story. I'm doing a Veterans Day thing here. And that to me was a slant against the veterans because he posted it on a Veteran Day video. Not any other video. I've ranted about plenty of government shit before and whatever else. This dumb cunt, this thunder cunt, fuckweasel, pole dart, I'm mad. And this happened like Monday. That's how fucking pissed off I am. And I'm like, you come on my channel? Really? And my brother Matt in the UK is like, I hope you block that fucker. So, no. I'm not blocking anybody. I was like, that idiot wants to show how stupid he is on my channel. My people will eat him a fucking live. Because I hate to tell you kids, I got vets from every country in the fucking world on my channel. I might only have like 600 people, but I've got Australian vets. I got UK vets. I've got Polish vets. I've got American vets. Yeah, you keep opening your big fucking mouth, you dumb butt dart. Oh, fuck, just pisses me off. Sorry. Anyway, you guys that are my friends, and a lot of you that subscribe to my channel, you're just passerbys, and that's cool too. But the 200, 300 of you that I talk to, and we're all brothers, you know, and it's like, I'll buy you a beer, a drink, you buy me a drink type of thing. Go look at my Zebra FPV and go to that Cockstar's comment and tell him he's a fuckstick. Just so he knows how big of a fuckstick he is. Anyway, I wasted enough time. I digress. I think Chris and I are going to rant on about that this weekend because Chris is explicit FPV. He's as pissed off about it as I am. So anyway, I've rambled on enough. I'm going to get some builds up for you tomorrow, or at least some show and tells. The drone series is starting, I hopefully tomorrow, actually, because a lot of you guys want to know about iNav and GPS and all this stuff. Like I said, winter time's kind of my drone time. I'll still do quads, and we're still going to hit PatriotBlades really heavy. But, you know, as far as flying, I don't like trumping through the snow to find my crashed quads because I really suck. But we're also going to build a Snowbird, and I think the Snowbird might also be a PatriotBlades build too. It's going to be waterproof. It's going to have a custom modified beeper in it, so if you lose it in a snowdrift, you can hear it. Yeah, so we're going to do that too. That might be a PatriotBlades rotation as well. I'm trying to catch up. So anyway, thank you guys for your support. Sorry about the long ass rant. Love you. Take care. God bless. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Bam, JJ! Hope you like fishing.